know Blake Lively. She's beautiful, she's elegant, she's one of Hollywood's golden girls. And yet, the public has turned on her. Hi, I'm Valeska, and today I'm not here to go all in into celebrity drama. I'm here to use a public story to reveal a deeper truth. That beauty and talent can indeed open doors, but that character is what actually keeps them open.
They told us how to make money, but it never felt quite right, did it? Most financial advice wasn't written for us, women with cycles and intuition. There is a feminine way to build wealth. Discover it with me. Welcome to La Femme Finance. Abundance is how you live.
Today we will be diving deep into what's going on with Blake Lively while I drink some tea. So you probably have heard a lot of what's going on with her and her ongoing lawsuit with the director and co-star Justin Baldoni from the film It Ends With Us. When it comes to the public, she's now facing backlash because of the way she treats people when she thinks no one's watching. And what's happening here? It's much more than celebrity gossip. It's a wake-up call. Well,
You know you love me. So XO. Gossip girl.
Oh, come on, you got the joke. What's going on in the world is not just a Blake Lively problem, it's a women's problem. There is a lie that many women have bought into, and that lie is that beauty, money, or sophistication are your ticket to power. And that once you have that, nothing can touch you, and nothing is further from the truth. Because eventually, true intentions always rise to the surface. And in this case, well, money, beauty, and fame wasn't enough to keep the truth from coming out. So if you don't know anything about the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni case, here's the bare minimum you need to know. If you're like me and have been following this topic since August, then you can skip this part and get right into our subject for today. And for those of you who need a recap, here's what happened. So Blake Lively was cast as the protagonist for the It Ends With Us movie. It was the director's Justin Baldoni's major first film. So imagine, he has cast Blake Lively. She's a mega star. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. Like, everything was amazing for him. Back in August, when they started promoting the film, people started speculating about something going on between them because during the PR campaign, they were not seen together. Justin Baldoni was focusing more on discussing the topic of the film, which was domestic violence, while Blake was more interested in promoting her hair care line. Yes, hair care line. Then, in 2024, Miss Lively here filed a complaint accusing Baldoni of misconduct and sexual harassment during the filming of the movie. Now, the internet did what the internet always does. They picked a side. And of course, they picked hers. I picked hers. The initial perception was that she was a victim. And come on, she was the star. She's the big name that we all know. Who knew about Justin Baldoni? Now everybody knows who he is. Actually, all of this drama has been amazing for him. Woo! But then what happened is that the story started shifting. A couple of days later, Baldoni filed a counter lawsuit, and he revealed text messages and videos showing how Blake was always trying to push for creative control behind the scenes, rewriting entire scenes, manipulating the production, keeping Baldoni from attending his own film's premiere, and ultimately taking over the whole spotlight. Now, if you have any common sense, you know that that woman calculated or miscalculated her every move. Come on, we're all women. We know what women are capable of pulling off. So what's the lesson here and the topic I want to discuss with you today? That you can be and have everything you want and still lose it all if you play it wrong. Whether it's the money, the beauty, the business, the friends, it doesn't matter. At one point you can lose it all. You cannot take for granted what you have. If you lose sight of your integrity, it will all come crashing down. And not because people don't value those things. Of course people value money, success, fame, blah, 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 blah. But you know what people value more? Human decency, fairness, authenticity, and no amount of glam can cover that forever. Now, do you want to become a powerful woman right now? then you gotta become a feminine bona fide. So what is a feminine bona fide? A feminine bona fide is what every respectable woman should aspire to be. And this just means that you must be the person that you claim to be. That's it. You must be the person you claim to be. Simple. Not easy, but simple. You must be honest and sincere about your intentions towards other people, because people can smell you coming from a mile away. A feminine bona fides doesn't manipulate outcomes to feel powerful. This type of woman acts with integrity, presence, and groundedness. This type of woman acts with integrity, presence, and groundedness. She moves from a place of wholeness and not performance. And that is real power. There is a difference between feminine bona fides and feminine performance. See, Blake Lively has the beauty, the charm, the Hollywood polish, but none of that could hide her manipulation, because there are limits to performative power. And here's the part that hurts a little. If you're showing up in your life, in your work, in your relationships as a performer, you're not building trust. You're building an illusion. And illusions are fragile. Illusions shatter the second somebody sees through your act. Blake didn't need to lie. She could have just said to Baldoni, hey, I would like to also be a part of the production in the film. And it's important to know that his brand is all about being a sensitive man and supporting women in his life and in his work environment. So I'm pretty sure she would have started a new path in her career. But no, she chose to lie about her intentions, get cast as an actor, and then hijack the whole thing. So yes, you can be beautiful, powerful, even admired. But if your character isn't aligned, all of that becomes empty. It will all come crashing down. You can't fake fairness. You can't fake being for others. So let me ask you something. And I want you to answer just for yourself, no one else. Have you ever used your charm to avoid being honest? Or have you ever leaned on your femininity to control and not connect? Don't shame yourself. Just notice it, because we have all done it in some way. But the real shift happens when we stop performing for power. When you show up with clear intentions and clean motives, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. People trust you. And that's the kind of woman I want to be. And if you're watching this, I know that's the kind of woman you want to be. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to be liked by everybody. But you do need to be consistent with your values. And that is what a feminine bona fides is about. This isn't just about Blake Lively. This is about every woman who has been told that money and charm are enough. Not true. So if this message resonated with you, if you're tired of faking it and you're ready to embody a feminine bona fides, this space was created for you. Give this video a like, share it with another woman who needs to hear it, and make sure to subscribe. And why? Because this is what La Femme Finance is all about. Redefining what it means to be a powerful woman in this world right here, right now. Already cold.